My back hurts. Ow. I act like I'm sleepy. I'm not. I'm not even sleepy, chat. And I'm yawning. I'm yawning and my back hurts. I think I'm just old. I'm just Okay. So, if you guys were here for last stream, we started working on our redraw of the mafialings. We are gonna be continuing that today, and I was very excited. I was trying not to work on it off stream at all, but I was staring at it. I was like, oh, we could change this thing. We could add this. We could do this. Okay, let me lower the music. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing alright. Already a redeem. I will drink water, thank you for the redeem. How are you doing, Raynex? I think everything's set up. So there's a few things. One, I noticed the leg looked a little off, so we gotta adjust that. Soldier looks a little short. I need to make him taller, so we're gonna have to go through that as well. I think that's mainly it, besides like making the background look a little more 3D, because this is looking a little flat. But yeah, that's the first things. But I was thinking we could add like a table here or something. Like I feel like something's missing. We gotta add stuff. Okay. What layer am I on? I'm on this one. I don't know why I feel tired today. Chat, I'm excited to draw. I don't know, I'm almost like sleepy. I'm trying to think, do I want to do the leg first or do I want to work on soldier? Hi Silvamine, how are you doing today? I think I'll make soldier bigger. Cause like look, he looks a little short. He's usually bigger. I'm gonna this one and it was this layer. So these two layers in particular I need to move around. So let me just yeah. Chat. I was in another server because I'm hanging out, right? Like I'm in another Discord server where I just sometimes just talk, just to like speak with people. Someone saw my username because I just changed it to 57 on there, so like people don't refer to me as like John Gender, which is like my username on Discord, right? So someone comes in there, not even part of the conversation. They're like, I thought your name said 67, and I just came here to comment just to say that. I'm never escaping. I'm never escaping. I'm never escaping. Now, my only issue with this, like, sizing him up, there's nothing wrong with it. But I'm worried about how it's going to, like, it's gonna be fuzzy on him specifically, so we might actually have to redraw over his whole body. That's what I'm worried about. I think that's a good size? I don't know, like, he's tall. What's the average height for men, by the way, chat? Like, I need to make sure that this is, like, is he considered tall or, like, average height? I feel like he's just tall in general. I think, let me flip the canvas just to double check. I think I'm okay with this. I will leave it as that. And we're gonna adjust things accordingly. Why is that a line? Ah, okay, wrong layer. Okay, what was I saying? I was working on a comic, right? And I finally uploaded it today. Twitter is so mean. I'm sorry. Like, I was like, there's no one sending any hate so far, so thank God. I'm fine with that. I'm perfectly okay. The thing is, I had it set up. So I had it set up in my drafts, like, okay, here are the images, here's like the how it goes. I check in the morning because I'm like, okay, I gotta upload it. It got rid of all the images. It got rid of all the images, dude. Also, I need to change the fact that they're wearing shoes, because now that I think about it, they're indoors. I don't know how many of you guys would ever wear shoes indoors. Personally, I would try not to unless it's like newly bought. I was gonna say freshly bought, but I don't think that's the right term. Does he look fuzzy? I hope not. I'm gonna go over his lines just in case. My throat hurts. The swaz? What do you mean what swaz? What? Anyways, hi Swap, how are you doing? Yes, that does not help. That does not help me in the slightest. I'm still wearing some slippers currently, but not any other types of footwear. See, slippers are fine in the house, especially since I have like family who wear slippers in the house. I don't, because I like the cold floors, I'm gonna be so honest. But yeah, they wear slippers in the house because, like, the floor could be dirty. I get that. That's like that's the exception. If you're wearing like sneakers in your house, hmm. Anyway, hello, 50 of the 7. How are you doing? I think I don't have to worry too much about the lines. I don't think it's that noticeably blurry, but I will be changing his face a little bit. One, because that's the most focal point, so if like they zoom in, they're gonna see that, right? And two, I want to change his expression because he looks a little too blank. Was meant to go to the movies, but all the seats were booked. Did you not like book them in advance, or like were you planning to buy the tickets on the day of? What movie, by the way? Therefore, my visit shall wait till next weekend. Hmm. Yeah. What's the movie? Also, I just drank water. I will drink water again. Thank you for the redeem. Booterman. I've heard. Actually, I haven't heard anything about the new movie except for like I think I've only heard one thing, and that is the Spider-Man meme that goes around. Like, and it's just in the middle of edits, and it's just I want to make him giggle a little. He's just silly. He's silly, whimsical. And then last night I was talking about how like he has a lot of familial issues. No, I have no excuse to do my homework. Now I have no excuse to do my homework. Yeah, you do. Damn, better get working. It's okay. We will provide you entertainment during the time, and maybe a distraction as well. Oh my god, I'm so concerned for one of my friends. She has been overworking, pulling several all-nighters within a week. Yeah. I'm hoping she's resting. Now, the only thing I know of the movie is some pizzas collab, but I can't remember which place. Huh. Starring Keanu Reeves. Wait, are you serious? Or, like, are you just saying Keanu Reeves? Like, I swear, okay. I swear I'll think you're serious, and then you're joking. Then I'll think you're joking, and then I'll look it up later. Turns out you're serious. I can never tell. Keanu Reeves as Shadow the Hedgehog. Hello? Been so many ads of it on YouTube. That's probably why I haven't been seeing it. I haven't been watching YouTube lately. I noticed that, and I'm like, I'm kind of confused why. Like, I just haven't been watching. I haven't been finding that much videos, so I've been rewatching a lot of Spiff's videos. I've just been rewatching Spiff videos anytime he makes a new video, and then that's mainly it. Oh, we gotta do the tiles. God damn it. Okay, we got soldier. Since we're on this layer, I'm gonna go ahead, copy this color, and I'm gonna like just detail this a little bit because this looks like 2D. It looks very flat, so I could just, if you do little bits of overlap, it works out. Did you see they teased FNAF World 2? What? There's a FNAF World 2? Why? With Michael Jordan as Spider-Man's character Michael Jordan? Did Hello? What cast is this? What an interesting set of actors. I wonder why. I wonder why there will be a second. Why? Why is there gonna be a FNAF World 2? What were the public's opinions on FNAF World, actually? I don't know. Did people like it or not? Because I remember there was like mixed reviews on Pizza Sim. Gonna erase that so that it's 2 lines. You see that? Like, that looks better. I like that more. I'm gonna extend it all the way just to make sure that this is the exact same line. It better have the mediocre melodies. Aren't those the little guys? Like, I only remember them from UCN. Specifically the hippo and his monologue. Also, I will drink water. Thank you for the redeem. You are on top of it today. I'm a little nervous. Back when it released, it wasn't accepted too well. People were expecting more lore. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, cause like the thought of FNAF 2, like World 2, it just seems like, oh, people didn't like the FNAF world, didn't they? Like, I know people were pretty mixed after like FNAF 2, then FNAF 3 came out, and then it was a lot more Lower? Nowadays, it's just a silly little game. It is a silly little game. I don't know much about it except for like people do nuzlocks. People do nuzlocks on it. This is genuinely such a small detail. I should not really be putting the time into doing this, but I don't know, like it feels so nice to see the lines together. You know what I mean? Like it's nice to look at that and think like, yeah, that's 3D. A silly little game the sequel. Hell yeah, that sounds so cute. You know what? We'll see how FNAF World 2 is. Maybe they'll put more lore. That'll be really funny. Have it subvert expectations or something. This needs to be a sock. We went to a render's house actually the other day. And it's so interesting because they told us like, oh, you don't need to take off your shoes because we're, gonna check stuff. And it's like, I feel bad. Like, I don't want to go into that house even though it's technically one that we own. I don't want to. I feel like this has to be way smaller. Sana, sana naman. 57 makes traditional Chinese paintings mute that. Honestly, I would. Not gonna lie. I would. I would. Oh, I want to do an art study about things, but I don't know what to draw. I could draw Muda. Can't wait for the 6th variant of Purple Guy. Only 6? I feel like there's so many now. I'm Nolium Purple. That's not FNAF. That's fucking Forsaken. I need to make this smaller. Small foot. Oh my god. I've been so held up during the, like, when I made the comic, right? Because I told you guys, I made a comic, and I posted it on my alt account. That looks so off. Like, this foot looks so off in general. But what did I have for the sketch? That's here. What if I pull it back here? Did this? William Afton getting mass produced like an NFT. Oh my god. Was it? Remember when the NFT craze was like really, really like strong? It feels like the AI, like, the AI bros just moved from NFTs to AI. Purple Guy, Springtrap, Scrap Trap, Afton, Glitch Trap, Burn Trap, the Shadow one from AR. Can we count Plush Trap? Or did you already say that? I don't see Plush Trap on the list. Yeah, see, like, that foot right up there. Okay, wait. Let me fix this. Like, I don't know why this is bothering me so much. I had it fixed earlier, but when I looked at it after stream, I was like, wait a minute, that looks a little off. Wait, you said only 5 while waiting for the 6th. Oh, I was thinking, Plush Trap, you evil rat! Be nice to Plush Trap. Don't be. I think you should bully him, actually. Oh, maybe that's why. It should be higher. Maybe that's why. It just looks too low. So if I put it, like, here, it should fit better. Let's try that. And we'll point it this way. What kid looks at that and says, yeah, mom, I want that? Middle schoolers. In their world, I have no idea. I have no idea. Plush Trap is like such a stupid little thing. Ugly little creatures. No, actually, ugly little creatures, kids, like specifically all kids would love it. It's like the you guys know that one Sanrio character that's like a fish and it's a little ugly, but it's like in a cute way? Yeah. Let's see what that looks like. See, that looks too high now. But that also looks flat, so if I move this down and then put him on like his toes. Didn't it get retconned for Nightmare BB Halloween, did it? Did it? Oh no. Since Springtrap could have not existed back then. Oh, maybe. Maybe. I haven't caught up with the. I haven't stayed on track with the. Also, I will drink water. Of all the new nightmares, only Balloon Boy is the canon. Ah. What if I just cop this out? How do I. What's a good way of copying this out? There we go. We're just gonna put it off screen, okay? And no one's gonna say anything about this foot, and I'm gonna. Yeah. Which doesn't help much because people don't know how to explain FNAF 4. FNAF 4 is like a fever dream. I got so scared of FNAF 4 because it did that thing where it's like, put your ear close and like turn up the volume until you hear breathing, and I didn't like that. Never played FNAF 4. Or actually watched any of it. Okay, let's see what else to add. Let's go back here. These are gonna be standing up. Let's split this into 5. The reason why these are gonna be uneven is because during mahjong, right? You can do like, let's say they toss something, right? You say pong, and you can like pong or like chow if they're specifically from your left hand, and then you can put some of the pieces down. So not all of the stuff here are like flores. Sometimes there are other things. Also, this is really throwing me off. What is with it? Has this line been wrong the entire time? Oh my god. No shot. Alright, that makes more sense actually. Marker plier. Marker plier. Marker plier. Like the I can't throw Markiplier's face on that, but life was much simpler when we thought the playable character was the little. What's the actual? Wait, I didn't know about this. Hold on. Can you wait? What's the actual? What do you mean the playable character isn't a kid? Seems like I'm out of the loop too. I'm gonna update this. There we go. That looks better. Yeah, that's the reply I was expecting. Look, I'm not a FNAF. I'm not a big FNAF enthusiast. What I was. No, what I am is a stupid Roblox player. That's it. I'm a Roblox player that likes noob. It's the older brother, right? Is it? The security logbook was a mistake. What logbook? Is this a book in like the series, like the stuff you actually have to read? Oh boy. I'm so out of the loop. Okay, this solves that issue. I'll have to figure that out later. Okay, but Swap, can you confirm? Is it actually the older brother? Can you, like, give me a good explanation? Someone catch me up on FNAF lore right now. Come on, dude! Okay, look, I need to know, okay? I am a person that strives for knowledge. I am on the wrong layer. Three, top on it though, top on this, that'd be three there. These could be anything, and especially since it's left ambiguous, I think I should be able to get away with that just fine. I'm actually gonna remove some of these ones here, since this is, like, really crowded. What I'm gonna do is remove two, specifically for the sake of if you remove two of these, they can be down here as laid down. And the reason why I'm putting three is because you grabbed one from the tile. Yeah, that makes sense. Freddy Fazbear goes to the Waterloo in the 17,000s. Or 1700s, sorry. 1700s. Wait, I'm confused again. Wait, what do you mean Freddy Fazbear goes to the Waterloo? Hello? All hints toward the older brother being the playable character, all because of a stupid book that shouldn't exist. Of course. Damn. They should make Michael a character in the FNAF world too. Maybe. Huh. Interesting. Wait, then this is wrong too. Oh my god, this is wrong. Oh my god, my tiles. This is why we're doing this again. This is why we have several days to... The only downside with doing 3D, like, let's say these follow the tiles, right? But let's say this curves, right? So let's say there's a tile here. I'm gonna set it up. Not everything is gonna line up, right? Like, this is lined up with all of the gears. What would I do if it's, like, let's say facing us or something, or like it's just tilted slightly? Like, how do I make that look right? I don't know if that makes sense. When I talk about mahjong stuff, does it make sense to you guys, or you're just kind of sitting there and it's like, whatever you say, boss? Oh, and they're gonna open up a real Freddy Fazbear's Pizza in the US. Have we learned nothing? Have we learned not? Alright, buddy. Would Freddy Blue Bears being the opposition during the Fred Law? I feel like I need to know history. This is a history Rainix, are you teaching? I feel like you're somehow teaching me history through Freddy Fazbear, through FNAF terms. Bear 5? Bear 5? Please, they should have learned to just don't, right? Like, we have several movies of why you shouldn't have, like, dinosaurs. People would still be willing to make dinosaurs, or, like, come back. And then there's FNAF, and it's like, don't bring that to life. There's so much evidence of, like, do not make FNAF into an actual thing. Because I've seen people, they're like, oh, I'm gonna make like a suit. I'm gonna make a FNAF suit. Like an actual spring lock suit. And then they'll actually get injured and it'll, like, hit their bones or something. And I kid you not, like, this has happened. You guys probably know this before I even found out. Which is, like, crazy. Okay, that looks alright. I just think I need to make it a little more jagged. Customers gonna look at a yellow rabbit and instead of doing something, they're gonna pog out of their minds and call it a river. Yup. They're gonna let the whole thing play out, actually. They're gonna let the whole thing play out. And then they're gonna blame phones. They're gonna or something. I want to make these uneven because I want to show that like he's not good. He doesn't keep it clean like everyone else's, simply because he doesn't know how to. I think that comes off really well. Okay. Freddy Fazbear was then sent off to exile in a small secluded island. Oh man. Chat, would you guys survive if you were stranded on an island with just Freddy Fazbear as your only companion? Oh no, they need to beat the shit out of the rabbit when they see it. I feel like... Isn't that like metal? Me and 5 children go missing. Oh my god, is that a FNAF? I'm sure they have the correct names. They're gonna see the correct names. They're gonna see people actually go missing, and then they're gonna think like, wow, this is so accurate to the game. I'm gonna drink water. Thank you for the redeem, by the way. Oh, this is gonna block, so actually his hand gets covered. So this gets covered, this is here. I think I'm allowed to exaggerate. Chat, am I gonna get, like, crucified if I don't make the mahjong accurate? And, you know, will I get crucified for not making the mahjong tiles accurate? I need to get over that. Like, no, genuinely, I worry so much because I'm like, is that wrong? No, it's not. It's just thick. I get so worried over the smallest things. And it really doesn't help when people are like, oh, you're just overreacting. Thanks, I know that. Thank you. Oh my god, Golden Freddy Kid name finally confirmed. Stop, that's terrible. Okay, I'm gonna have to wing this one. Snap will do remove snap. And we're gonna hopefully do this accurate. Let me see what guidelines I'm working with. I have nothing to work with. Okay. This would be great if I had like a third point, but I don't. Third person perspective. I need to do 3-point. It was 3-point perspective. Make one of the mahjong tiles Golden Freddy head. I will not be doing that actually. Or make it say it's me. He ate them also works. Hello? He ate them. Make one of the photos in the back like a hidden gubby. See, that one I can get away with. You know, actually, I remember this. When I first made this drawing, I told Torok, what should I put in the background before I ended up putting like some kind of pseudo paintings or something? He told me to put the rock in there. I need to do that for him because I never did it with the old drawing and I forgot to, and I feel like I should do that for him. Say, okay, that's not bad actually. Except instead of Gubby, it's Yellow Bear. It's me and the golden Gubby Bear. Oh, you guys are so silly. You know what? Maybe I will. Maybe we'll see. I think we can get away if we snap grid. That. These lines are ugly, chat. Oh god. These are terrible. Wait, the rock pancake eating like from IKEA 3008 featuring Bear 5? Yes. Yes, that's the exact one. I think he asked me to put that one. Yeah, that's the one. At least that's the one I pictured in my head. I can't believe you remember that. That's so funny. That's ugly specific. You love to see it. It's great. It's great. Okay, we'll do that. We're gonna put a few chips. They're too thick. That billboard post is iconic to that game for me. You know what? That's fair, actually. That's so silly to think about. That's so silly to think that you remember them. That's like... Okay. I want to put like a table here for snacking, you know, like finger food or something. I'm gonna put another layer. We're gonna do another layer, chat. And we're gonna use these. We're gonna do snap again. And I want to just have, I'm gonna do like a base, like a little square, right? Streamer add frame number 2750 to from the byte of 87. I'm not gonna count those frames. Give me something else. What if 57 had sheep on the roof of the fishy residence? What? How do I get it down? How does it get down? How does it? The poor thing. That reminds me, actually, did I tell you guys about this? That reminds me. Everyone has like different cultures for Tooth Fairy, right? The culture for Tooth Fairy in the Philippines was if you threw your tooth into like if you threw your tooth to the roof and you wished for straight teeth, there's gonna be a rat that comes over and it what was it? Let me mark these, hold on. A rat will come and it will eat your tooth and your wish will come true. Oh, that's not gonna work actually. Let's do this. So if I mark exactly where it's going to be, will that make it easier for me to line it up? I just realized I put too much. Hold on. I gotta... This is gonna take a sec. Wait, hold on a second. The fishy residence. You know, where the fishy lives. I will drink water. Thank you. Oh my god, I don't know if it's just me. In the shipwreck? True, actually. But yeah, I don't know if it's just me. I feel like scrolling, it's just more depressing. Unless my For You page has, like, animals, where it's just, like, a bunch of cute rabbits. Oh, they're so cute, you know? Unless it's that, then it's, like, pretty sad. Can this not, like... There you go. I hope you guys see what I'm trying to do. I swear it makes sense. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Like, I'm scrolling on TikTok, and I'm so tired of people mentioning, like, I see a lot of ranters, and I guess it's because they're pretty aligned with, like, the Roblox community. But it's always like, hot take. And then they'll say the most transphobic things, and they'll consider it an opinion. And they'll allow transphobia in their comments, and it's like, damn. Can you guys, like, actually, like... Can you guys be original? Can you just, like, say something that isn't transphobic? Thanks. Like, I've seen it so much, I'm getting sick of it. I'm tired. I'm sick and tired. I should be allowed to execute one person a day. No, 2 people a day. Oh my god, I made a friend once, and I had to, like, stop myself from saying kill them every single time. Like, you know, like, oh yeah, something inconveniences me, or like, oh yeah, this person was shit, I think you should kill them. I need to, like, stop saying that to people, like... I thought you were gonna say hot take and say the coldest take ever. They also do that. It's either they'll say hot take, and it'll be the coldest take, or they'll say hot take, it's not even a take, period. It's just their opinion on something, or like, you know... Not even like an opinion on something. They'll say hot take as an attention grabber. Or they'll say hot take and then they'll be like, I'm not gonna use your fucking pronouns in front of, like, people because you use xeno pronouns. Dog! They wouldn't want to interact with you either. Go away. Like, genuinely. Hot take, I'm hungry. They do that! They genuinely do. Oh my god. They will do that, and I'm like, I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of it. Chat, do we fuck with the table? Do we think it's peak? I feel like it's better than having stuff on the floor. Yes, yes, very nice. I love how you just summoned 2 gubbies for the hungry comment. They're hungry too, you gotta feed them. Okay, but what is it? Every time you say 57 in my chat, I get really worried that I said something. Or something like that. Maybe it's just perspective, but the tabletop looks slightly unbalanced. It probably, honestly, I could definitely see it as unbalanced. It might also... I think it's genuinely just a perspective here. Let me do snaps just to make sure. Yeah. So these are what the lines are gonna look like. I think that's just, unfortunately, a matter of perspective since it's closer. Now, the bottom here, I really can't make it look nice unless I change the design, but honestly, I think I like this design, so I don't want to change it. You should add a sheep in the background. Where would I add a sheep? The guppies devoured Rome! God, no, not again! Yeah, I think, unfortunately, that's... And it might genuinely just be the bottom, like, this whole area right here. What if I move it so it's, like, here? Sure. Sheep next to golden gubbear. So you're telling me to put the golden gubbear and sheep. First it was Rome, now it's France! Do we know anyone from France, chat? I'm gonna drink water. Also, what do you mean I think I know what it is? What is it? Can you make the wood stand closer to us thinner? Sure, sure. Oh, wait. What do you mean, like... Here? Should I, like, thin this down, make it smaller? It's hard to explain. Definitely. I will try my best to do what you're asking, though. I mean the support thing. Fuck. Now that looks thick to me. Hold on, let me fix something. What? That's so weird. Look at that. Is this line wrong? Perspective makes me lose it every now and then. You guys have to keep me in check with reality. You know what I'm gonna do, actually? Oh, I don't wanna... I was gonna say, I was gonna, like, make this back into, like, a regular table like this. But I was like, oh, it's gonna be plain. So now I'm torn again. Ugh. What if I erase this? Yeah. I see that it looks wider. Let me try to redo it, see if I can- Why am I making this harder? We were supposed to color, by the way, chat. We're an hour in. We were supposed to color. Coloring should be easier. That's what's bugging me. Yeah, that makes sense. See, I like having a fresh perspective because I wouldn't be able to really spot that until, like, way later. I think I'm gonna have to do this, 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 that. I'm gonna have to do it like that. Okay. And then if I put, like, in the middle. I think I have an idea. This is a lot of guidelines. I think that makes sense. Does that make sense? And then that will be up there. Okay, let's try to erase and make sense of this. Oh boy. Maybe that'll help the bugging issue that you said. bugging issue and I say it like it's a coding thing. This is drawing. Talking about X, I finished a show I was talking the other day, To Be Hero X. Ah. How was it? Is it worth a watch? Bugs. Bugs. Chat, do you guys like bugs? I don't talk about them much because, I'm not really a fan of them. It was pretty good, huh? Peak character designs. Also, I'm drinking water. Thank you for the redeem. Music's pretty banger. What's the genre of music? I'm curious. This splits off here. Most likely it's gonna end up here. Music is pretty banger, would recommend. Ah. I'm curious. I haven't heard anyone talk about it, so I haven't, you know. I can tolerate bugs. How much though? Like, is there like bugs that you like and bugs that you don't? Like, when I was working at like my job, right, did not like some of them. I had to like, it took me some time to get used to or to like them. And now I just, I don't like them in my house. If they're outside, then it's like fair game. I don't like it when they're in here. Does that look alright? I think that looks better. I think, oddly, the method that I did actually somewhat worked. I don't know how it worked, but I think I understand. And I hope I understand. Anyways, let's merge that. Every bug scares me if they show up out of nowhere, dog. Honestly, real. I don't. Okay, wait. I'm gonna complain about my family. Okay, when do I not actually? Okay. Let me. I'm gonna start marking all of these as black. Oh, look at that! It's all coming together. So. Oh. Oh, look at them! Look at them! I'm sorry. I'm like really proud of myself looking at this. I don't like when people treat fears as like, oh, like you're being dramatic or something like that. I don't like that. I don't like when people do that. Ladybug jumped. I remember there was a ladybug that like scared the shit out of me as a kid, and it wouldn't leave me. And like my friends kept saying, "No, it's good. The sign of good luck." Fuck you, mean I want it off. Like I'm sorry. Oops. And then I think Kork told me that might have been a different ladybug since he said it didn't come off. Or like, you know, one of those weird ones. Luck chases you, but you are faster. Insult. Okay, this is the chair. This is like the little stool. Let's put snacks. What are Filipino snacks? What are some snacks that you'd put for mahjong? Honestly, I could just put like some sort of chips. Hold on. I gotta look up something. I know what to do. Chat, have you guys ever tried this? The boy sting chip from previous boy bawang. I could, but I was also thinking here's another one. This one is also good if you guys haven't tried it. It's like these clover chips. I like them. We haven't had them in such a while. Look, it even has Tagalog on it. That's like that. Yeah, that's a Filipino thing. Okay, let me look up boy bawang, what the things are. They look like little manet. I don't know how to draw that out. Cheese. It is cheese. 13 Habits of Highly Intelligent People. What are you referencing? What does that mean? Anyways, I'm gonna try to make a bowl. So I'm gonna use the same method. I'm gonna try not to make them, like, follow the same lines. I could put, like, chip here. I'll figure out how to make the bowl rounded. We'll see from there. That's kind of the hard part. We'll figure it out. The video, 13 Habits of Highly Intelligent People. I'm looking this up. What are you trying to tell me? What are you... I see videos, I see what you're talking about, and then I see the stupid AI trying to tell me what it is. Live reaction to the video, I don't think I can do that. I'm a little scared of copyright. I see the, like, thumbnails, and I'm... If you turn everything to boxes, you can slowly form shapes out of them. Trust. That's definitely how it works. You can, like, carve them. Oh my god, just like pottery. I did pottery. Oh wait, chat. Chat, do you guys know anyone who knows how to speak, like, Italian? Or Russian? Actually, I have a mutual that knows how to speak Russian. I was tempted to ask him because I was thinking about it, and I was like, oh, I know this character speaks Russian. I might ask him for, like, translations if it helps. But I don't know if he's okay with that. Like Minecraft? Kinda, yeah. Mahjong. Oh my god, hi Ursula, how are you doing? Mahjong. Oh! You literally just got here! Everyone, can we have, like, a gubby for Ursula? That's so sad to watch happen. Thank you for the gubbies. A friend knows a decent amount of Russian. I have two mutuals who have Russian as their first language. Not two mutuals, but I have two people that follow me. One of them I follow back. I know that Russian is their main language, and then another one that follows both of us also speaks Russian, and I'm like, should I ask them? 57 becomes Russian for the remaining hour? I could not. I would feel really embarrassed. Okay, let's start carving. Let's try to carve our way here. So I think if we did this, if we split it up like this, I can't do a line like that. I can draw straight lines, just not sideways. There we go. Okay, splitting it up like this, lowering opacity, drawing over it. Let's do this. Okay, we can make a round bowl, chat. We got this. I'm so scared right now. I'm so intimidated. Oh, this wouldn't end up here actually. This would wait. Cheese wheel. I'm so fucking scared. I'm also scared. Hi, Cora. I'm like trying to make organic or like less squarish shapes and I'm struggling. Cheese wheel? I feel like it would be easier to put a cheese wheel here. I'm like genuinely tempted to turn this into just straight up a cheese wheel. The French are fuck. Okay, if this is the shape of a- that's too fucking small though. I need like a bigger. No, okay, wait. I can just make this bigger. If I just scale it up. Okay. No, while I do this, while I'm here. So this would pipe. Okay, wait. This here, so that's the inside. This is the middle, right? I'm like deconstructing. I'm deconstructing this. Okay, so this is right here in the middle, lower part. This would be the lower part of the bowl, right? So it would actually be a shape like this. This is what it would look like in perspective. Right? Knew that French. How would you knew that except everything's the exact same. It's just the mafia's it's French. Dep Nouveau. Is it Nouveau? I know a friend who can speak French actually, now that I think about it. I haven't talked to her in so long since it was back in high school. But she was learning it. No, yeah, wait, that's actually wait. No, that's actually how a bowl would look. So okay. Technically I did it. Now how do we scale this up? How did I do that? Will this stay in perspective if I make it this big? Peter, how are you doing that? I'm like really scared. I don't know why. This only know Nouveau is new due to Sploon and Pokemon. That makes sense. Yeah, I was gonna say that reminds me of a Splatoon like weapon. I have an extremely basic knowledge of French. That's better than me. I only know the word for baguette. I shouldn't laugh at that. Anyway. What is it? Um, specific weapons being dapples, I think it was. Baguette. Buongiorno is a JoJo reference. Is it actually? That sounds really familiar. I had a guy in my, like, geometry class. Ah, yes, good morning. Can TikTok stop, like, notifying me? Take a break with today's trending videos. They keep doing that. It's actually pissing me off. I don't know how to turn it off. I want notifications because I want to see people commented, or I want to see if Korok sent me, like, something cute, right? They need to, get off my back. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, there's this guy in my geometry class who would talk about JoJo's a lot. And I honestly, I just listened to him yap because I was like, yeah, yeah, you go, boy. Yap about your favorite thing. I'm very interested. Like, and I was interested. I just didn't really know how to reciprocate it, or like, I don't know why he was talking to me because I kept to myself. So it was like, yeah, human interaction. I know how to do this. No, I didn't. Salute. That's hello, right? Yeah. Hello, Renix. But that happens to me daily, but with another show. That only happened to me, like, a few times, because I don't really talk to people. I think the guidelines might have helped? I don't know if I'm like... I don't know if it actually did, but I'm gonna pretend it did. Okay, how do we put clover chips? How do I... Can I just, like, take this and then just, like, stick it on there? I always type SOS on Mark's code when he does. Hello? Clover chips. I want to look up bowl of clover chips. Does that help? No! Close enough. Whatever. I will drink water. Thank you for the redeem. There's not really... Not the ones I'm looking for. It's funny because a friend of mine knows more since she last one I do. I love that. Those chips look pretty tasty. They are! Chat, if you guys have a local, like, Asian store, get Filipino chips. They're really good. They're really good. And I'm definitely not biased for you saying that. Chat, if you guys have a mall and it has like Asian stuff, one, Jollibee, yummy. I love it. Two, Potato Corner. Yeah. Go to those two places specifically. Shit's so good, actually. Malls? What do you mean Oh, mall! Yeah, go into your, local malls. Okay, there's that. Erase this. We've spent an hour. Mall slop. Mall slop. Okay. So, we have these. I'm gonna turn this black. I don't think I'm missing anything else except for like the details here. So I think I'm gonna add that, but then after that I think I should be ready to actually start coloring. Yeah, so I'm gonna add those details real quick. Our mall is lame and doesn't have that stuff, but they have Auntie Anne, so it's okay. True. It's okay. Come to my mall. Come to my mall. We have several. No, just come here because I wanna show you food. I wanna take you to places where food is so fucking good, and I need you to experience it. Okay, question. How are malls there? They're alright. Like, you know, it's pretty standard. Malls went pretty dead after COVID. Malls in Philippines are more fun because when we went to the mall in the Philippines, there was a roller coaster in the mall. It's big. Also, they have like something called Mang Inasal. Like it's this restaurant. Oh, unlimited rice, unlimited like sabaw soup, which is like sinigang, which is the sour soup. Oh, it's so fucking good. It's so good. The nearest Jollibee is so far away. I think you should kill people. What do you mean what? What do you mean what? How far? Sorry, you lost me on a roller coaster in a mall. Yeah, there's a roller coaster in a mall. Hold on, I'm looking this up. I'm gonna prove it to you guys. Um, Philippine Mall with roller coaster. Mall of Asia by the Bay. Yeah, I remember my older sister wrote it. That's how I remember it. But yeah, you can look it up. Mall of Asia in Metro Manila. That is insane. I know, right? It's not a big roller coaster. It's pretty small, but the mall is huge. Filipino malls are like something else. I'm pretty sure when my older sister first saw like American malls, it's like this is lame. I think that's how she felt. Okay, let me opacity up. Okay. What? Ooh, shit. That's a fuck. I don't like that. Okay. Something they teach you with art in general, you should not have lines like this. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to figure out how to work around it. I think I'll have to mess around with values. Value. Mall gem, I know, right? My malls go upwards. Huh. The malls that I have here in my location, like not Philippines, they're all lengthwise. Like there's not really a top or bottom, unless like you're going to a bigger mall. They should have a roller coaster with multiple stops as transportations across the mall. That would be so cute. I feel like that should be a thing in Wonderland if Wonderland had malls. Unfortunately, I don't think Wonderland would have malls. Sorry to say. Okay, I'm keeping these guys separate because I want their line art separate, and I usually render people separately. So these are all now in one layer. We're gonna finally like start cleaning up some lines. Erasers, erasers. What about erasers? Like those little trains at amusement parks. So it's been years since I've been, so I don't know if they're still around. All I know is that like they kind of had that in um they had that in Disney, but also Disney is fucking huge, and there's also lines for the train too. Me taking a trip to the restroom in Wonderland Mall, and I go through 3 slides and 2 roller coaster rides. Hey, look, it's whimsical. It's whimsical and fun. Like, oh yeah, let's go to this part. Let's go to this part in the store. And instead of being like, oh, we have to walk all the way there, let's pass. Instead, you're like, yeah, let's go. Go on the fucking slide. It's like Chutes and Ladders. It's roller coasters and chutes. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was. I'm gonna make this nicer for myself. Okay, I'm gonna lower the opacity, and I'm gonna just. Is this wrong? No, that's the right line. That's just perspective. Okay, that. I'm gonna be nice to myself, and I'm not making this round. This is genuinely just gonna be like a square incense holder, okay? No one can stop me because that's my choice. Sorry, in that fraction of time I already pissed myself. Do you not go to the bathroom when you're thinking like, oh, I need to, like, I kind of need to use the bathroom, and like you have to make sure like, oh yeah, there's a restroom nearby. Because if not, then it's like, oh, I can hold it. Because imagine you really needed to go. Oh, there's no restroom nearby, just saying. Fun time though, 10 out of 10 would do it again. You're cleaning up the roller coaster. I don't know, taking flights are probably faster than the stairs. True. True. They're also more fun. Did slides ever scare any of you, chat? And I say this specifically because I've had like, like those slides that look like they're gonna like electrocute you basically. Yeah, those are kind of scary. I'm gonna put 5 sticks. Why? Because there's 5 members of the mafia. I'm so detailed. Ooh. I like doing stuff like that though. I like little hints like that. I do stuff with my art and I'm like, oh, I would love to see someone do an analysis on my art. And then I end up doing an self-analyses on my own art. Because I'm like, hey guys, here are all of the things that you guys missed in my drawing because I am really normal. The mortality rate in Wonderland has only increased ever since 57 roller coasters from Wonderland to the center of the earth. Nah, they're fine, they're fine. Ooh, plastic slides, yes! Perfect to embrace your inner god of thunder skills. Don't scare me! Like, I'm intimidated. I think those metal slides in the middle of Texas summers were- That's scary as shit. I would not- I'm- No. This is such a small detail. Why am I putting myself through this? Are we near 2 hours? Thank god we're not near 2 hours. I think I'd cry at this point. As someone who experienced both, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that happened to you. I'm getting notifications from Oomph. That feels really weird to say out loud, actually. 57 is a number? How could you say that? That's so mean. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Okay, bring these together. Okay, chat! Chat, we get the color! I'll gladly take the plastic slides. Yeah. I don't like zapping things. Gundam. Okay. How do I color this? I'm so intimidated. Okay, okay. I got this, I got this. I got this, right? Right, chat? That would be so perfect for this. Because it's such a big piece. When did string go down for a second? I just looked down and just... Oops, wrong one. Fifty-seven lives in Berlin? No! No! I was gonna say something, but now I forgot. Cora's suggestion, so interesting, stream died for seconds. No! Honestly, I would do that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a genius, you are. My goat. My goat. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, chat. I've been washing my hair with like, I started putting leave-in conditioner and like mousse on my hair. Oh my god, Miyashi, you mentioned. So, let me lower this. This is a little bit louder than the other songs. Okay, what was I saying? So, I've been, like, putting in mousse in my hair. My hair is so, like, I wish I was exaggerating. My hair is fucking fat. Like, it's very thick. I need a haircut. I genuinely need a haircut. And I keep telling myself I'm going to. Like, usually I cut my hair by myself. I have to, if I want to get my hair cut by someone, I have to make sure I go to a place that can, one, handle my hair, and two, also do alternative haircuts, because I know I'll be, like, I'll show, like, a jellyfish haircut, and they'll, like, I can feel their judgment from, like, far away before I even pulled out the phone, basically. And it's like, they don't do it right, too, because, like, you know, I'll say jellyfish haircut, and they're like, oh, I, like, kind of evened out the back, and it's like, that's not really what I wanted. Like, that's not a good way to, say it out. But, like, you know, it's just, like, yeah, I don't know. And then, like, my hair is just, I don't know, it goes in a certain way, it acts a certain way that it's like, I need to find someone. Plastic or metal? Outlook not so- What do you mean outlook not so good? I like, metal is scary. True, though. I think I'd rather take the static from the plastic, yeah. Bald them. Honestly, you're right. You're right, though. No, because, like, okay. I'm gonna be so honest. Why are some women, they sound so mean. They sound so mean. Like, you know, I know they're just doing their job, but I feel really embarrassed to ask them, like, hey, you know, this, that. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna get, like, thrown tomatoes at and publicly shamed for, saying, like, you know. Or, like, you know, this has happened with other people. I haven't really experienced it, but I'm scared of this happening. If I wanted, like, a masculine haircut, they're gonna look at me, and then after that, they'll, like, cut my hair, and they're like, oh, I just kind of kept it shorter, or I made it look more feminine. I don't want that! Like, my mom does that sometimes. Like, I'll show her clothes, and then after that, she'll be like, that's for a man. Like, that's not feminine. And, like, you know, it's like a button-up or something, and it's like, there's feminine button-ups, and it's like, dude, let me, can I not, do you know? Your child, like, your child is not a woman. How do I tell you this, actually? Metal Slide has aura after pouring a drop of water and see. That's scary! Somehow made the slide feel worse. That's really scary. I'm so glad I grew up with, like, plastic slides, and I didn't even play with slides much. I played on, like, those wooden, you know, those big wooden playgrounds before they changed it. What, Ari? My my friend Ari is texting me right now. I hope she knows I'm streaming. Oh, she just realized. I see a message, and she's like, she's sending stuff. She sends meow, and then she's like, oh, wait a minute. Someone will be joining us very soon. Wood slides are alright. I have never had a wood slide. Hi, we were just talking about you. Hi. Welcome. Oh, really? Yeah. Look, I see messages. Okay, if anyone sends me stuff and I can see it on my phone, I will see it during stream. Oh my god. You're so mean to me. You're so mean. Okay, I will pull up the Minesweeper. Distraction, you hate me! Hold on, my stuff is lagging! Sometimes you get stuck in the middle. At that point, just cry. Why is my stuff- Okay. Boom. No. Why is it doing that? Okay. Can I not open? Give me 1 second, chat. Hey, so my computer is like bugging out. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. You know what? We're gonna pull up Minesweeper on I don't even know if I can pull it up there. Hold on. What's the best way of doing this? Ruler 57 added Minesweeper mechanics in order to cross the street. Stop. That's evil. Oh thank god! Oh my god, I'm a genius. I'm so smart. I'm so smart. Did you know I was doing college stuff. I was working on college stuff because I needed to apply. I needed to make sure that I was in the system. I need to talk to a administrator. I played Minesweeper in the middle of it so I could focus. I'm not even gonna lie. This looks ugly. Hold on. Okay, let me reset that. That's that. What about Krita Minesweeper? The only issue, I want to do Krita Minesweeper, but the way my stuff is set up, it's, what do you call it? It would show everything on my screen, so if I tabbed out to, like, my OBS, or I tabbed out to my music, you guys would be able to see that. And I feel like that's gonna be such visual clutter, so I wanna get a second monitor first before I do Minesweeper on Krita, but once I get a second monitor, most likely I will do Minesweeper Krita. Because that's so fun! Like, what do you mean Krita has built-in Minesweeper? So I was playing Jeopardy. Stop. I'm gonna try to go through this really fast, okay? I'm locked in, I prom. I'm trying not to forget how to breathe. I'm like I'm like holding my breath for some reason. 3, 3, 2, this, that. How's everyone doing today while I work on this? There we go. 141. You know what? That's not bad. I'm slowly getting my friend group to learn how to play Minesweeper. Oh my god. No shot. Have you tried Krita Sweeper on your own time? I have not. When I draw, usually I don't need a distraction, so I just end up like really focused. I think drawing is one of the few things that I don't like pull out my phone during. Actually, that's a lie. That's a lie. I don't really pull up a Krita Sweeper in my own time because sometimes I like to scroll. I like to check if people have seen my posts, especially if I like recently posted and I went back to drawing or something. I'm about to make an egg sandwich and maybe checking school stuff and playing games. Can you feed us the egg sandwich? Please. Please. I want an egg sandwich. Like, technically this hand shouldn't work like this, but I don't care. Because if I think about, like, it's fine. He's just aura farming. He's just goated. Capo's just handsome. Guys, chat, Capo's just a handsome man. Keep in mind the reference, like the original visual of Capo. It's so funny in comparison because that's just a fucking Roblox character. That's a blocky guy. I'll make everyone egg sandwiches, yay! I want it spicy. I don't know about everyone else. Oh my god, that reminds me, when I was at my relatives, right? I had this one cousin. So we had like rice that was like it had a noticeable spice. If you had like a good spice tolerance, like it was fine, right? I said like it had a little bit of spice to it, right? Because like my older sister found it too spicy. My spice tolerance is a little higher. You know, we're talking about it. My cousin goes, "Oh wait, that was spicy. I didn't taste it." So his spice tolerance is way higher to the point that he can't taste like the spice, and it's like, God damn, all right, buddy. I hope when I meet him again, he didn't grow taller. He's getting really tall, and I'm getting mad. I hope he doesn't grow taller than me. But knowing him, he probably will. How spicy? That's a good question. Don't you hate it when a viewer joins the stream but their opening message isn't a greeting? Not really. That happens a lot more than you think. I hope you know that. A lot of there's a good amount of people who say hello when they join stream. Other people, they join in and they'll say something random. Really depends on the viewer. And then some people also like introduce themselves through the what do you call the redeems. Oh fuck, the chairs and the different I'm gonna lower this. Alright. What if they join with Gubby? Honestly, I think that would be cute. I would not mind that at all. Don't you hate it when you hate something? I don't know. And don't you hate it? Hate what? Yeah. Yeah, no, if he was referencing something, I did not pick it up at all. Oh my god, my friend referenced the Muffin Man once, but I didn't know what the Muffin Man was because I didn't remember. And he told like no, she told me to say it to someone in co-op, but I didn't know it was a reference and she didn't tell me it was, and that made it like low-key embarrassing. She did not tell me it was a fucking reference. I like it when people say what they're telling me is a reference. Now that I think about it, because then I won't like fucking go off script of what they're trying to do. Because I did that a lot because you know joke you play it off with another joke, but it's a reference. My friends did me like so dirty. My old friends did me so dirty back then. Ultrakill mentioned team. The Muffin Man. Do you know the Muffin Man? I do know the Muffin Man now. The Muffin Man! Yeah. I found out way later, and then like once I found out, I kind of died a little bit, and every single time I remember it, I I lose it a little bit. I just every time I remember something embarrassing, I take emotional damage that also somehow translates into physical damage. Like, sometimes it genuinely hurts to remember stuff, and I'm like, damn, I really wish I didn't remember this. Streamer, there are some references that feel so obvious, and then we don't find out you don't know them. See, here's the thing! Yeah, I don't know references. Please use tone tags, guys. Guys, please. That's it. Also, sorry I'm late. I was cooking stuff in the GD level editor. You're all good. Anyone's welcome to join and leave anytime. Streamer is old. You're older! You're older! I don't know many references either. You and me, Silvamin, we're in this together. We won't get shamed for not knowing references. 57 Unk, shut the fuck up. I'm hip with the kids! You are, low-key you are though, because why? All of my current knowledge on like lingo and references is because of Korok. He keeps me up to date. Yelling at a kid, you're an adult! You are 18 years old! My god. What's up, fellow kids? Stop! Stop! Stop, guys! Stop! I'm gonna kill one of you, and I'm gonna let you guys guess which one it'll be. I'm gonna let you guys pick someone to sacrifice. Regular viewers, time this person out. Do not. 5-7. Stop. Not me. I'm still growing. The fuck do you mean I'm still growing? 5-7. Stop. I was telling Kurok about like that one person who messaged me in the server saying I thought your name was 6-7, and then he replies 5-7. What? Why does it look like that? What is this? Oh, this is the chair table. That's why it looked off. Hold on. I gotta adjust this. Okay, let me. This is why you gotta remember your lines. You gotta make it nice and fancy, because if you don't, you're gonna forget like me. If I do this and erase here. So the foot's going that way, and then if I move the foot like that here, and then I erase this. And then we're not gonna talk about if the leg looks ugly or not like proportionate, because I am too tired to deal with that. Yeah, yay! Okay, anyways. I have been so tired dealing with anatomy for the comic, I will not yeah. I'm gonna be nice to myself, and I'm gonna allow myself a few mistakes. In this case, I just don't want to deal with that foot. 5-7. Did you guys just kept going 5-7? Oh my god. Dementia stream, I will stretch, thank you. When is the 57 boss fight gonna get nerfed? Skill issue. It will never get nerfed. I sniffed, and my nose feels like it has chlorine in it. I hate it here. The world is evil to me. Wait, what if I did this? Hold on. Okay, put this back. Old. What? What? How long was stream down? Can I blame Swap for that one? I'm kidding. Anyways, who am I? You're old. That's all I said during the time. Chlorine 7? I might, actually. I did used to swim competitively, I told you guys that. It's an easy boss fight, but it's extremely difficult for new players. Nah, you guys are fine. I keep getting booted from stream. I don't think that was you. I don't think that RIP stream, guys, I'm alive! I will drink water! Classic swap move. Remember how you used to join stream and immediately stream would crash? Like 3 times. During the week. Anyways, okay. Color, okay, that's good. Chat, look at the background. I'm so proud of myself. Like, look, it's a lot better than like, look at the comparison of that. Like, this could be like a 2D, you know, simple, plain. This actually looks like, you know? We can't let old traditions die down. True, true. Like, I'm proud. I'm proud of the back. Like, that's so nice. I'm getting better. Okay, I'm gonna do a base coat. A base coat? I don't think that's the right term. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I'm gonna do a base, like, color for the back. Simply because I don't want, like, okay, that's not the right color. I don't want it to mess with my color picking. But also, I don't know, I don't know where the light would be, actually. We're gonna do this, we're gonna keep it like this. It will happen, stop. Does the background take place in Canada? That's like the worst guess I've seen. I've specifically based it off of Filipino traditional households. I feel like that is the worst guess you could possibly make. Okay. let's work on people. People. I saw like 14 streamer hates Canadians. My favorite streamer is a Canadian. And then you guys are gonna say, guys, he's dodging the question. So it's in Greenland. That is worse. That's you're getting worse. Can we like start naming Asian places, please, guys? Okay, let me add a new image. Add a new reference image. Give me 1 second, chat. Would the light be maybe but directly above the camera, if not a bit behind? Yeah, I'm definitely thinking that, but I'm trying to think I'm trying to think like how strong it'll be. I don't know if it's gonna be like a strong light or if it's gonna be quiet. I'm like taking a look. I'm trying to. Why am I grabbing the color for this? I'm not grabbing the reference image. I'm too lazy for that. We're gonna yellow. I remember making this drawing for the first time, and my sister asked, "Why are they yellow?" And I told them, "Oh, it's because of Roblox. Roblox is weird, girl." I just showed you a drawing I made. Why are you like this? It is not England. Stop. Can we give like Asian guesses, please? Anyways, no, seriously, the background's like background is important here, guys. Oh my god, I've been chat. Be completely honest with me. And I'm hoping you guys are completely honest and you guys say no. Surely it is Brazil. You know, somehow I feel like that's a better guess than like England or something, but still so bad. That's so bad. Anyways, what was I saying? Okay, guys, stop guessing. Oh yeah, remember when Chad pretended that 57 was every nationality other than Philippines? Yeah, basically. Yeah! You guys still do! No, it's not better. At least they're not white! Something. I have to take the crumbs because you guys keep whitewashing. What was I doing again? I was coloring. And what was I saying? Oh. I swear I heard you with a British accent one time. I have never done a British accent, and I am way too scared to do a British accent. I'll be completely honest with you. 57 is the most diverse number. Hell yeah. For like a solid 5 minutes, I feel like you're hearing things. I feel like you need to get your ears checked. Yeah, because he's British. I'm gonna kill one of you guys. What was I gonna say? Oh, my mom was showing me. She's like, "Oh, here's like I want to do this thing for Like this is the plan for the kind of like room in front of our front door, because it's not really the living room. The living room's a little bit further down. It's like that little waiting room, right? Near the door. So she's showing me like an idea, and I thought she got these from Pinterest, but then I like look again because I glanced at it, but then I was like, wait a minute, that looks a lot similar to our house. Turns out she took a picture of our home, ran it through AI for references on what do you call it? She ran it through AI for references for decorating. That is not the only time she uses AI. This is not the first time she's done it. Another instance where she also used AI was when she told me that she only uses AI. Only uses AI. By the way, you shouldn't need to use AI at all. You only need to use AI. Like, she only uses it for like writing down notes in what do you call it? For her nursing, like during her job. Her job. Where you're supposed to be like, I don't think it's paging, but it's something regarding nursing. If you guys know what it is, it's like writing down something with the patients. He hides it so we don't find out. You guys are gonna hear me do like an impression, and you're gonna think, God, that is the worst impression ever. Maybe you aren't. Ew, AI, please give a swear warning next time. BGU, this is a 16 plus stream. Anyways, yeah, so how I can't convince her, like, at this point. I know, please don't tell me to do a swear warning next time. I'm not gonna do that. I'm very sorry to say I will not be doing that. My pan messed up my eggs. Did it eat it? That's like a worse question to ask. What happened to your eggs? Did they just burn? Oh, did they get stuck actually? But artific. Oh my god. That's not a swear. Oh my god. You could have been like, please censor that word next time. No. My ex just got stuck to yolks. Aw, man! Anyways, yeah, it is bad. That's why I'm complaining about it. All users under 16 will be banned in the next 3,000 milliseconds. God, I hope. I'm not really, like, the more I actually encounter people who are under the age of 16, the more uncomfortable I get. Like, 16, the only reason I have it at 16 is because it's like, you know, I have mutuals that are a little bit, like, they're 17, right? Or it's like, you know, I feel like people who are 16 and up can handle more mature topics. I gotta remember, your hair's different, sir. To think, before, like, the reason why Soldier has orange hair is because Korok sees him with orange hair, and ever since then, I cannot see him any other way. To think before he looks like this. Like, this is- it's so different! Look, he's just more distinct now! Oh, that reminds me, yesterday I saw a video going over what was going on with Gubby and AI, and it made me feel sick. I heard people talking about that. Wait, people were talking about seeing, like, oh yeah, I saw the video about Gubby and AI, and it, like, made me sick to watch, and it's like, damn, really? I'm, like, I might watch it in my spare time. True, but don't let that age mentality fool you. I've seen 16-year-olds act older and vice versa. No, definitely. No, but, like, specifically, if I can just minimize that for people who are, like... Because, like, if some kid is gonna lie about their age, I can't stop them. I can tell them, like, Like, you know, obviously that's not cool. I really wouldn't want them to do that because you're breaching my boundaries, right? And obviously there's gonna be adults that are like annoying or immature. But if I can minimize it as much as I can, you know. And besides, once I find out like someone's like under 16 banned. I'm sorry, I just had to make his hand smaller. They were too big. I'll never see peanut. Huh? Did the Gubby video involve peanut butter? Should I be scared? Actually? Okay, I think that's all the yellow underskin. Okay. Do another layer. And we'll do the whites. Peanut butter jelly time. I'm scared. I'm also scared. I got uh email cat. He's friendly and takes fuck, he needs medication. I can't do that. I can't help. I got an email that was like, oh, single kitten, we need help with fostering. I was so ready to look at it, and then it's like, oh, they need medication, and I cannot handle that. Oh my god, chat. I forget how much stuff is like made for more people with like finer hair, cause like I didn't realize like scrunchies would actually help with like thicker hair, or at least it makes it easier to actually tie my hair. I'm so glad I bought some. Because I didn't have them before, and then I had like the smaller hair ties, so then it would just feel like so miserable. And it would get my hair tied up like really badly, and it would just get it all like, ugh. Oh, I did that wrong. There we go. I feel bad for people that struggle with their hair. It's worse when you have like I've talked about this before about like, you know, family not really teaching you. Yeah. Egg. I've never tried scrunchies, to be honest. Would you recommend? If you have thick hair, I would say yes. If you have thick hair, yes, you should try it at least. Because like, okay, let's say like a regular hair tie, right? If I tie it into two knots, like I grab it in one, I twist it, then I tie it again, it's either too loose. No, it's too loose, or like maybe it's like pushing it, or it gets like really tangled up, or like also if it's loose, I'll go for a third, but that's not enough either. Um, but with like a scrunchie, I was able just to do two ties, and then like it felt tight enough. Like it works for my hair. So yeah, I think it's nice. This pan, so I think you should get a new pan whenever you can. I just buy the New Year's shampoo I seen, that'll be it. That sounds nice. I do that still. Basically kind of do that now. But honestly, I think I should get shampoo that's specifically for my hair. I'd say my hair is fairly thick, though. I cannot confirm. If you have to... Hmm. Honestly, I'd say if you looked at, like, you know, like the hair scale where it's like 1A to like 4C, right? If you look at that and you're like, maybe your hair is like somewhere in the twos and up, I think it might be worth a shot. Like, if your hair is around that and it's thick, Now for straight hair, I don't know if it'll be the same, but if it's just like thick straight hair. Honestly, I just say like if you just get like a cute scrunchie, get one that like looks cute. Because even if like let's say it's not better for your hair, it works exactly the same as a hair tie. Um then at least you have something you can wear on your hair that's like really cute, right? Now, if you're struggling with hair ties, I think if you're struggling with hair ties, I'd just say like get a scrunchie. Or there's other options, for example, like banana clips. I know like hair clips. I haven't really had the time to try it, but I know it's worked for other people, honestly. If you're just able to experiment, I know not everyone can, but if you're able to experiment with those things, like just go for it and buy it, honestly. I need to be comfortable with like buying stuff to experiment. Vaguely hearing stuff about hair. Yeah, we've had a lot of hair talk because I've been working on actually taking care of my hair better. And God, it's so fucking fat. I need a haircut. Oh yeah, that's also fun fact. Fun fact for people who like the mafialings. Consiglier's hair has the same hair texture as mine. Uh, he also has an undershave just so that he has less hair. Fun facts. I never get to draw it because he doesn't have his hair tied up like in a high ponytail, so you can't see it. But if he does pull it up, like he has it. I have a aunt I remember who has an undershave for the same reason, I think. There's not much white on him, Jesus. Oh my god. Okay. I think if I did this all correctly, I'm gonna add this to the white. Look at him, he's so cute. I feel like a lot of people like my soldier, and it makes me so happy. Because look at him, he's so cute. A girl at college showed up with shorter hair and I got flashbanged. How the hell did he get flashbanged? How did he get flashbanged by shorter hair? Okay, if I did this correctly. Lower purple, okay. Behold, with one swipe. Okay, so we're done coloring them. Actually, flabbergasted. Ah. Was she holding a flash grenade in her hand? That would be really funny. Usually you get flashbanged by, like, bald people. Yes! Look at them! Look how silly they are! Before I forget, I need to add a few details. Is this the right color? Specifically, some of them have different things. Specifically, consigliere. What's the color for you? He has like light streaks on his hair. I'm so curious to see what people have to say. Like, I posted the comic. I'm really curious what people will say when I go to check it later. Also, I will drink water. Thank you for the redeem. Something about someone rocking a hairstyle long hair and just seeing a major change just gets me. I'll be honest, I don't see the appeal. I'm so sorry. You might have to convince me on that one. Is your hairstyle any good if it doesn't have a flash grenade holder in it? Oh my god. What a beautiful string of words, guys. No, you're setting a new standard with new haircut, guys, and I'm gonna flashbang you guys on stream. Oh, that sounds beautiful. Oh, I have. Wait, shit. What's his scars? Hold on. What's the scars that I have for him? I have like older ones. Connie has like scars here. I've started noting down. Oh shit. I've made like a note that like scars that are old are now lighter. I don't know if that's true, and then like more recent ones are darker. New haircut, bald tip 57. No! Let me take my hair first. Hold on, I'm not gonna see chat for a second because I need to double check something, okay? Let me scroll. Where's my consigliere post where I did his body, like body scar chart? I love doing like scar charts. I think that's so neat. He has, fun fact, he has a mole right here. I knew I was missing something. It was there. These are up here. Those are the main ones, I think. Yeah. I try not to forget it for the most part. Oh no, it's connecting to chat. Please. Please let me back in. Okay, there we go. Dark green. God. I really do I let Capo be happy once in a while. It's not this is so rare. This is so rare to see him so joyous. I wonder if I should like change this in any form, in any way. Like should I just make the part top darker? At the same time, I'm like, no. Don't really like that. I think that's good. Am I missing anything? So full of whimsy. We let them have whimsy once a year, and then I proceed to hit one of them, like, with their backstory every now and then, and they take turns. That's so mean! I was bullying Soldier yesterday, like last night. I was talking about his sister. I need to talk about his backstory. I was talking to someone because they've asked a lot of questions about my lore, and I realized Capo's the only one that's like fully 100%. That is complete lore. There's nothing else I need to really fill in for him. I know how his story goes. Connie still needs a little bit more filling in. Soldier needs a bit more regarding his family, and then Contract D's is current day, so I don't really need to worry about it. Okay, let's color background. Let's color background, guys. How do I guess we'll reference this. Oh boy. Let's try to reference this and see what we come up with, yeah? Why is there's like something? It's that, isn't it? Yeah, that of course, of course. I think I'll just color above it. Let's do this for now. And then we'll do like a there's like a deep brown color, right? Is that too dark? I feel like this is gonna be a bit of a process. So you guys will have to bear with me, okay? I'm not an architect. An architect? I'm not a interior designer in any way, shape, or form. I haven't listened to this in a while. Oops. I just realized this is the background. I could literally just fill this in. It doesn't matter. Oh my god. 57, you're so smart. Thanks, 57. You're welcome, 57. I just started losing. Oh yeah, I was gonna change this line too. Hold on, hold on. I was gonna change this line because knowing Connie, I think he would hate. I think he would hate that. Wrong button. It would probably be back here, maybe. Your skin, your skin bone, there we go, that's better. Chat, do you think we can finish this drawing today? I don't think so. Like, what? We have like 50 minutes left? When you were talking about lore, I realized the amount of story ideas I have, but I'll never get to polish. Oh, I felt that actually. You gotta start like writing them down at this point, and then like, I don't know. That reminds me, I have like other stories, and it's like I don't talk about them because I want to keep them a secret and I want to keep them a surprise. So when I finally get to it, it's like interesting and stuff. I'm never getting to it. Doc, is she gonna make it? Probably not. What was I doing again? God damn it. Your skin, oh yeah, your skin turn into something beautiful. You know. I think that's fine. That works. And then we'll do like a deep brown for the floor. It's too muddy. That and I don't have it in me. Too much effort for my little pretty brain. It's okay, you're not alone. This is probably how it's gonna look. I don't like the brown of that. That's weird. That's like really throwing me off. Why does it look like that? We'll do that maybe? Take this color. This is like a light blue from the original source, I think. And I think that goes here? God damn it, I'm struggling. Chat, I don't think we can finish this on stream. I swear, a lot of my art projects now are a lot longer, and that's because I keep like now that I'm getting good at some things, I'm like, yeah, let's push it. Let's do more. Okay, let's. Oh shit, that's why it looks off. Hold on, there you go. That's a little cleaner. Let's do my method. What's the method? Painting everything gray and checking at it in grayscale. Okay, I like the values of this. I like the values of that. You know what? That's alright. That's alright. I'll take that. I'll take that, actually. That works. It's like really, that's like a really big, that is, wow, my colors are vibrant. They feel very vibrant. For some reason, this is giving, like, Garfield, and I don't know why, and I'm really scared to find out why. Such a perfect place to stop. Like, I spent so much effort explaining in much detail the power of using and controlling time and its limits because I know that every show has its own timetable and it forgets one of the rules their own show explains. Honestly, that's fair though. Like, I mean, I like when people put the dedication into that. Especially when they're aware, like, you know, that's a thing that other writers go through and then they forget about it. Like, you know, I like the consistency. I remember when I was looking into shows, BoJack Horseman. I found it really interesting when I was looking at it. People were talking about the consistency. Like, for example, what was it? How it changed from like Hollywood to Hollywood, all of the different little different changes in each opening, etc. I've never actually watched BoJack Horseman, fun fact, but I do want to watch it sometime. I like that. Chat, what do you guys think? I just realized I colored the top. Fuck. Oh, okay. Sorry if I'm zooming in and out a lot, by the way. Chat, how do you guys ever get sick whenever I like zoom in and out a lot, or is that like something that really only happens during speed paints? Oh my god. There we go. Also, sorry if I've been quiet. I've been like focused on this. Feel like I gotta clean up the edge. I feel like I gotta clean up the edges, but I'm also like, you know, the edges are clean. I just don't know why it's like fuzzy looking. It's probably because I am zoomed in. That is also a factor. See, like, it gets fuzzy when I do that. But that's also because of the lines. That's genuinely because of the lines. I don't know why it looks fuzzy. It's like tedious little work. This is kind of therapeutic, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, chat. I was playing 99 Nights before stream because I wanted to, like, play it a little bit. Just to experience it, just to see how far I could get. The fire ran out. I was playing! The fire ran out, and basically we had to fend for our life for a few days. Also, I will drink water. Thank you for the redeem. I thought of every question if that could possibly come up that I would need a bonus chapter if it were to be published. No, Jesus. I feel like those are fun projects though. Like, I don't know, I like hearing. It's fun to hear world building and like explanations for stuff, etc. Like, I don't know, the making stories are just so fun to me. I love whenever I'm able to talk with friends about like story lore, especially if I'm able to come up with it with them and to like brainstorm. It's like a bonding experience. It's fun. That's also a thing. Like, honestly, I think I would be struggling to write stories if I didn't have people to talk to about it. Look at that. Gabby. Gabby, two gubbies. Oh, look, another gubby. And then they start forming. They start swarming. I like that. What do you guys think? It looks good in terms of value. Look at Consigleer. He's like very, very white. I know this for a while, but time traveling is so complicated to work with that. Out of spite, I decided to create my own take on it. Out of pure spite. That's beautiful. Okay, these are good. Good, similar to the floor. What else? These are gonna be lighter. I think I want to take the color from up here. And I want to put them on here. So we're gonna do another layer for the... So this is these things. Let's add another layer. And let's do some of the objects. So much effort that I feel sick. Like, in a sick way that you're genuinely getting affected, or what? Because if you're getting affected, that's the getting to the point of concern. Surrounded by fireflies. I'd like to sleep and talk to you on a Sunday. Chat, I had a thought. This song? Wait, let me think about it a little more. This song? I could see it with Concealer, not gonna lie. I mean, while working on how that power works, I used the same questions I came up with other shows. I was trying to talk about, oh, I feel bad that we've been having a lot of drawing streams lately. And then I get my stuff gone. They killed me, chat. Executed me on the spot for trying to say, I don't want to stream drawing all the time. I want to be able to play games with you guys. Also, I will drink water. Thank you for the redeem. With all that in mind, I came up with new questions and it all escalated until I simplified it a bit so there are no exceptions to the rule situations, because I hate exceptions to the rule as a whole. I wonder how that works. Like, honestly, you could make a... At that point, if you have that much, you could write a story on it. I don't know, though. You did say it was out of spite. I don't know if it's, like, enough out of passion where it's like, yeah, I want to write this out. I want to share this. I hope this tree looks alright. I'll be honest, I didn't pay attention to the leaves very much. Also, I will stretch, thank you. Oh, I forgot about the bunny! Oh my god. Oh. Oh, my little critter. I see people. I saw someone in the server, they have a guinea pig. I asked to see their guinea pig and they were talking about it. They were talking about how sweet they are, and it's like, oh, I wish I had a pet. They mentioned wanting rats at some point, and I was like, oh my god. I wanted rats before too, because they're smaller and, like, you know, they're like little pocket puppies, but my mom doesn't like their tails. Meow. Hi, Ari. That was the first message I saw from you when you like messaged me. Problem is that this world is full of powers, and that is just one power. I I I don't know. I don't know. I hope this is still entertaining, by the way, because I know I'm just filling these in for coloring. I hope it is. Especially, okay, chat. I can't drink water that isn't cold. Like, I'll drink regular water, but water has been tasting terrible again. And it sucks. And so I drink cold water so that, you know, it sucks a little bit less. It's making my throat hurt. But I can't drink warm water because that's worse. Which turns out to be the most complicated one because without set boundaries, it could break the power scale. And man, that's probably why there's some inconsistencies. Man, you're gonna have to like write this out or everything. I don't know. Excuse me. Okay, I think that's all of the background stuff. The next is like the tables, but I can do that later. So let's do that, and then let's do the base colors for like yeah. And then I'll do the base colors for these too. The other story was the concept of oh wait, was using the concept of light. I'm like thinking about a lot of things. Jesus. Chat. I'm like, okay, I keep thinking about this, so I'm gonna talk about it a little bit, okay? I'm like thinking of opening up emergency commissions. And the only reason I haven't is because I don't know if it's deemed as like cries and ads. Oh god, you're stuck there. Oh no. Oh, poor thing. What was I saying? Oh, the only reason why I haven't agreed, like, yeah, I'm gonna do that, is because, like, I don't know if it's deemed emergency enough for emergency commissions, you know? But after yesterday, like, I don't know, I had, like, a really a bad encounter with my family. At this point, I'm like, would it be considered emergency commissions? But like, you know, I don't wanna blow it out of proportion. I don't want them to seem too bad if they're not, stuff like that. And it's like I just keep thinking about it. I don't know if these would be considered like emergency or not. Also, welcome back, Ari. Oh no. That's the thing, actually, now that I think about it, I feel like some stuff, like with the labels of them, it feels so rigid. If that makes sense. That it's like I don't know like what exactly counts as this or that. Like, you know, like things are complicated. Like what if I don't have a specific instance of like what about in the case scenario of this, then I don't know what to do. Does that make sense? Normally, light is represented as hope, but what if there's a world where everything was dark and light represented danger, rather being caught by the light? That means no coming back. I feel like that's an interesting concept. It could be explored in like several different ways. That would be fun. I don't know. I feel like a lot of concepts can be like really interesting. It just depends on how people execute it. Oh my god, I need to remember to do something later. Chat. I need to do like a math and English assessment that takes an hour each, so I haven't done it because I'm like, well, what if I need to pause in the middle of it? Like it's not really graded, so I don't have to worry about that aspect of it. But you know, I wanna show my best. I wanna do my best. Also, it's an hour. Where is the little hole in the drawing? I swear, like I feel like Frida needs to have a better, what do you call it? A little bit of a better system for like filling. I think I got everything. I'm nervous. We got 30 minutes left. And so then, wait. Do some character developing so character A becomes the light that guides character B, while normally light is a bad thing. I don't know. I feel like, yeah, it just has to go into the right hands. These are two different layers. Let's work on one of them. Let's work on this one. Let's do like a little whitish or like a gray kind of tree. I feel like that would be interesting to have like a little lighter. I need to, you know what I need to really learn? Something I notice when I look at other like art and like commissions is like a lot of people can excuse the anatomy if they have really, really pretty rendering. If I learn color theory and have really pretty rendering, maybe I could just, you know, get away with a little more. That's a color for a basket. Yeah, that's a color for a basket. It feels nice to eat slowly. I need to remember to do that because I eat fast because I didn't have time in school. I need to start eating slow now that you say that. Fun fact, this little story idea came up out of spite from my literature professor. Do you, like, do you make a lot of things out of spite? Does that pass? That's fine. That sticks out enough. I might have to make this lighter. Same way I eat fast too. Yeah, see, I'm not the only one. Yeah, no, cause like I learned to rush eating, and then like I just eat fast, and then after that, now my family gets mad at me for eating fast. They get mad at me for a lot of things though. Not really, but I hate that prefer. You know what? That's fair. My family gets mad at like the simplest things. Like chat. You know how hard it is to build boundaries when like you have family that don't listen at all or they call you dramatic. And I feel like the worst part, learned habit from school and it sucks. Yeah. That's how I learned mine. It was literally from school too. But like I feel like what's worse than this might just be me. What's worse than dealing with family that like gives you no boundaries is when you have people that you're talking to about it, and it's like obviously you just kind of want to get it out there, get it off your chest so that people know like, hey, you're kind of struggling with this. But then like the people that you talk to, they'll say something like, oh well, you should tell them that, you should set a boundary with them. You think I haven't tried? You think it's easy? I'm sorry, like, okay, I like I appreciate when friends do this, because like I appreciate friends that care, that are like, you should tell them, but I don't like it when I tell them I can't do that and they still push it. Like, I don't know if that's just me, but it's like I can't tell them because they consider that disrespect. And I'm not gonna lie, that happens a lot with like a lot of like white people, like white friends that I know. Because if I say that to someone who's like, maybe like Hispanic or Asian, they'll be like, "Ah, yeah, I get that. I'm sorry about that." I don't get that. I don't get that with like some people. I like the way I made that. Jesus, I'm gonna steal that, actually. Someone is setting me up, I swear. Someone is being evil to me today. Chat, I should be allowed to kill one person. Assassinate one a day. I'm gonna take this, actually. I'm gonna move this. Oh god, look at the difference. This is probably gonna be a. Oh my god. Actually, now that I think about it, this is gonna be the first stream that's like. The first drawing that's like a 3-day stream, isn't it? Have you had any other drawings that are like this? Also, sorry, I hate the internet cable. I hate the internet cable. That sounds more right. This is really bright, but I'm hoping I can tone it down when I go over it, but I don't want to do that right now. This is the background still. Okay, I want to do this, and I want to take this in particular. Hey, 2, but this time around, let's just say 8 instead. Yummy, yummy cables. My internet. I'm nothing. Ito na tayo. Kapsadilim. Masarap. Oh, we could do gold instead. I think that's good. I think that's good so far. I think I'm gonna use the same color for here, and then we'll see how that turns out. Made too much egg sandwich. You gotta share with us now. You gotta share the leftovers, man. Would a chimchu eat all of 57's internet cables? Don't count on it. I don't know, man. I feel like they would. I want this black and white. Oh, before I forget, I need to write this down. Okay, hold on. Lines. Is gonna because wala ka na. Tingin sa salamin. Every chance I get, I always try to chance mentioned. I always try to let me turn this off. I try to add these types of chairs. Like these woven chairs. I love them so much. I wish they had them here in like the States. Because I would love to have them in my house. Here's half a sandwich. I hope you I do like kimchi. Hold on. How fermented is it? Is it like sour yet? 57 makes a chicken sandwich. I want a chicken sandwich. 57. No, do not eat that. I'm gonna have to make another layer. Okay. How do I do this? The way I have to make the woven pattern will take a while. Chat, let me ask you guys. You guys don't mind if this happens, this continues for like a third stream, right? Like I just want to make sure. Chair. Oop. There you go. Hold on. Oop. Upuan. There we go. We'll put that as the open. It's like perfectly pickled right now. It's on a big. I want that. That actually sounds good. That sounds really good right now. I feel like that's fine. Like, I might make it a little bit brighter, actually. That'll make it a lighter gray. With like a hint of yellow, maybe? That's better. That looks a bit better. Yeah, I think. It's like really small, but 3 days of mahjong? How long does a game usually take? Depends on how quick the game is and how fast you move. I don't know how long a game takes, but with my grandma, she would make you play. If she was staying here for like 3 days, she would make you play all 3 days. Soon as you wake up, mahjong. You take a break for breakfast, then you play mahjong again. You take like a break later, you play when you come back. Yeah. No na ang puso ko'y mahihirapan. Bawat patak, anong sarap. Ano ba talagang mas gusto? Again na to. The average grandma mahjong session, 3 whole days. Yeah, basically. Oh, let me do this real quick. Actually, I'm gonna need to do this because that's the background. So I'm gonna fill that in here specifically, and I need to fill this in here, and that is because I'm gonna erase this middle part. Which chats did I read again? The average grandma mahjong 7 mahjong session, 3 whole days, basically. I'm gonna go do stuff. I don't know what yet, but maybe back up my otakon and grab photos. So talk to you later. All right, thank you for stopping by. I will drink water. I'll talk to you later. Yeah, this is gonna be like a. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm trying to think. Okay, chat. After, let's say we take this time. We cannot finish it today, right? What will we do after we finish it tomorrow? What do you guys say? Oh, that works. Okay. There we go. We got the chairs blank. I'm gonna, if I got this right. There we go. The back of the chair on the left, will you get to that? Oh, I forgot about that. Is it this one? I think that's what you're talking about. I'm gonna have to color that differently. Hold on. I did not color that. Oh my god, how did I not notice that? Thank you for reminding me. I'm gonna color it like this, and hopefully that should be fine, because I do need to do that to that chair too. No, the wooden part originally behind the back prior to... Ah, like this? All I know is that I'm gonna be filling it. I don't need to worry about the details inside. Because if I do it like this, let me show you guys, since we're on stream right now, since you guys can see it. Oh, let me skip this song. I'm not feeling it. Okay. We're just gonna do a lot of hatching. What if there's no glass and he just sits down and falls? That is not, first off, that's not glass. Right. Wait. Is that what you meant? Like, just goes through the chair. He would be so upset. But yeah, no, it's not glass, it's weaving. It does look funny, though. It would be really funny if he fell, but I don't think he would. This is how I do all of my hatching for if I make any drawings with, the chairs, because this is how it looks, how the weaving kind of looks, and I just kind of do, like, a rough job of it. And this kind of gets the approximate shape of the holes. But yeah, the holes should look something like this one is the best example, but stuff like that. And if I just do that enough, you know. Looks like the chairs of my grandparents' old house. Exactly! I love this kind of hatching. I don't think this is just a Filipino thing. I just see it a lot in, like, back when I went to visit the Philippines, and like when I look at images. But yeah, I like that. I don't know. I like older stuff. It's so fun. So yeah, this is a bit of a tedious process. Honestly, I don't need to do it like this, but I don't know. It's fun. It's kind of fun for me to do it like this. It's definitely different compared to when I first did it. Look at this. It's a lot different. Pretty sure my grandma's sofa had these. So this is a sofa. I don't think I've seen like these weavings on a sofa before. Oops. I'm gonna have to erase that later. I think I might have to make them a little thicker, but yeah. I did this for a drawing with Mafioso and Capo regime recently, which is where I figured out the hatching technique. Technique? Would you call it a technique? I'd say so. Usually they're a little more tight, but like since, you know, drawing, I feel like I can get away with making it a little less so. Or at least like kind of just not detailing it as much. And then I'll erase the tops for him particularly. I mean, my grandmother, it was Vietnamese, so both being Asian could be something correlation. True. Vietnamese is also Southeast Asian, right? Because I think there's a lot of similarities with like Southeast Asia. Streamer, as an emote idea, can we get Dead Gubby and the beast is lying on his back? I'm not killing off Gubby. I don't know how I would animate that or turn it into an emote though, but if you have a visual idea, then maybe I'll consider it. Yeah, I'll probably darken it, so what I'll do is maybe, since I have it in another layer, I can just make it a little more brownish. Like this. That's more like it, I think. Just Gubby lying on its own back. I don't know if I can draw a Gubby upside down like that. I don't know. No, don't look so sad! I'm gonna do this in a bright blue just so that I can tell the visual difference, because the colors are getting really confusing at this point. Wait a minute. Is that the right? What is this? Oh! Okay, above layer. Play dead! God, I hope so. I don't think they can die, but I don't wanna find out. It's okay, when the Gubby dies, they revive in seconds. Good. Good. Oh my god, I remember playing, like, Gubby, like, I was playing Untitled Gubby game. I watched Koro get flung because he was defending me, and so they picked him up and they flung him. They flung him! It was really funny. But also, they made fun of me for having a bunny tail. Like, okay, alright, buddy. They hate me. They hate to see me win. What color bottle did I use? I've seen it happen with the so-called roulette. Oh god, do not let them find out about roulette. There's so many browns in this drawing. I gotta figure out which one's which. Clover chips, you're also a brown. You're like a reddish. It's okay. It's okay because you're chips and we love you and yummy. How do I make it look yummy? Oh my god, when I showed my mom I was redrawing this, because she saw the original, she's like, "Oh, why is he standing?" Like, dude, am I not allowed to make changes for a redrawing of it? Like, I don't know. Because people are usually able to get up from a chair. Apparently not. Not to her. Like, I'm sorry that he's like, I don't know. I like this characterization a little more because I don't talk about it much, but I'd like to say, like, Consigliere is a little more dramatic. I don't know. There's something. This is something I kind of do where, like, I'm a little more dramatic on stream, but that's because I can be. That's because I don't have an outlet, so stream ends up being my outlet. I'm really passive for the most part. And it sucks whenever you're excited and they basically tell you to shut up when you're excited. Like, I've had that happen to me so much, basically. So that's probably why I'm more, like, energetic on streams than I am, like, in person. Because I was wondering, I was like, am I really, like, I feel like I'm more energetic compared to, like, in person, I'm just, like, blunt. Not really blunt. I'm just zoned out. I get interested, like, obviously if I'm comfortable, I'll get excited about things, but I have to be comfortable. Oh my god, it's already 3 hours. We're not even. This is actually gonna be a low. I really didn't think it would be that long. I didn't think this drawing would take that long. Oh boy. You guys don't mind, right? You guys are just here for a fun time. Oh! We lost someone. Oh, poor thing. I'm gonna finish, like, marking these out, and then we'll call it, okay? Okay. So now we just have a few things left, but I think this is a pretty good spot to stop it. Will the pancake rocks be hand-drawn or just PNG? Probably, like, a PNG. I'll do an alternative with it, but I wanna put it because, yeah. Okay. Chat, I hope you guys like it so far. Chat, what do you think in comparison, right? Like, let's compare it now that it's, like, flat colored. Move out of the way, Clover Chips. What do we think? I hope it's gonna be better than this, like, by the colors. I still need to do the shading and stuff, but I'm really hoping it turns out better. Okay. Let me save this, and then I will send you guys on your way. Yeah. So tomorrow we're probably gonna be finishing this. And then after, I don't know what we'll do. I'll think of something. Maybe we'll play together. Maybe we'll draw more. Either way, I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna go eat. Make sure you guys drink water and eat if you haven't already. Don't forget. And yeah, I will hopefully see you all tomorrow. Hopefully we will finish this tomorrow. If not, execution for 57. Okay, bye.